Good morning, guys. Dave Santarelli from Santarelli Trading Exchange, BreakingChartAlerts.com, and Stock Options Trading Academy. Looking to be a great start to the morning here, righty?
Oh, it's looking great.
We got a nice climb off the
great.
SMAs. Halliburton's up over almost 6% right now, 1060. Our Visa trade, we're almost at 180 on Visa. Visa's up almost 2% in the pre-market. Another nice one here in the pre-market hours, guys. We have a Starbucks trade. Starbucks announced yesterday that they're opening a big portion of their stores here. What is it? 85%
by the end of this week.
Good morning, Shen. Good morning, Skyjack and Diego. Good morning, guys. I don't know what's going on with my platform here. Again, can't bring up anything on this platform. Good morning, Curtis, Chris, Bob Logan, Mr. Elephant, Robert Clark, Jojo, Eddie Santos, Diego, Skyjack, Shen. Good morning, guys. Yeah, Bob, I'm not happy whatsoever here with this. Alrighty, at least the chat there on YouTube looks much nicer now and there. You can see what they're saying.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know what's going on with E-Trade here, guys. I'm going to have to reload E-Trade here, so I'm going to have to get off of this and get back on. There's no other way, because when it first comes up, all my personal information is on there, you know.
Whoa.
But look at this. I mean, there's nothing I could do. It's not even letting me
it's not.
change. The internet's super fast. I just did a speed test here, as you can see.
Yeah,
really fast internet.
Showing blurry.
All right, I'm just going to have to restart this, guys. I'm sorry. We're going to be a minute late. It was nice. We were nice and early here, but this E-Trade platform is nothing but problems. Nothing but problems. But let me know what you guys think of the new layout there. Made things a little bit bigger for you guys. And
Visa's looking good. USO's looking good. Halliburton's up pre-market.
Nothing to do until I do this. I'm going to have to end this live stream, guys. Let me see. Let me just hit stop streaming for a second and see if... Alrighty, guys, could you guys hear me? Is everything good now? Are we live again?
Yep.
We are.
LYRA, Larry Therapeutics, closing at the public offering of 4.025 million.
Guys, let me know on the live chat here if you guys can hear me, if everything's good. Alrighty, guys, so let's go over this. First things first, guy. Our SPY. Let's take a look at SPY quick. SPY. First thing first, we got a small little trade on SPY yesterday. We got 2 contracts, right? SPY still in breakout momentum. We're up 75% on that trade. I'm up a quick $400. I'm up $3,000 for the day. I'm going to sell to close this. I just made $400 on this small little trade we made yesterday. So I'm going to close this at, let's see, 425. Sell to close. And that was just executed. Order status. Here's the execution. SPY May 6, 284 call.
Nice.
425.
Nice
What were we in on that?
SPY. We were in...
Next thing, Visa. We got a 20% gain on our Visa calls we just got yesterday. Do we want to lock those in? Oh, let's take a look at Visa. So let's go over each of our trades right now. Let's go over each of the trades step by step here. So show them what we were looking for and what we were doing here. So here's Visa, guys. Notice we got in yesterday on Visa. Hold on, let me put a different study in here. I changed the themes here from dark to light. So as you can see here on the Visa chart, we had a nice climb off the 10-day simple moving average here. Yesterday we saw that bounce, we saw that climb, we jumped in. Now I'm looking for about 182 as the next resistance area short term here, and then we're going to be looking at 190 to 200 bucks.
SGLB, Sigma Labs granted U.S. patent number, patent systems and methods for measuring radiated thermal energy during additive manufacturing operation. That's
so let's take a look at Visa today, 1 minute. Looking great there. Now if we get a candle below that 10, that's where I'd exit. We got a little bit of a retracement coming. We could lock in. We got a nice profit on there. We could lock that in if we want. Sell to close, and then we could get another trade. Let's say 8.25.
Shares up, Sigma Labs popping here, $2.68. Up 11.5%.
Order status, that was just sold as well. So we just sold, locked in, and look at this. It's what, 6 minutes into the day here? 6 minutes into the day, and here is our profit, $1,000 bucks.
8.25.
Let's see here. That got sold 8.25, yes, and that she's climbing now 8.40. But here we go. Total realized gain in 6 minutes, $992.65. We can still lock in quite a bit more here. Starbucks, guys, take a look at Starbucks. I was trying to go over this before, but my charts, E-Trade Pro, wasn't working too well. Let's take a look at Starbucks.
Starbucks, we got in on Thursday, knowing that it was going to open up.
And take a look. We got in Thursday. She dropped right down to that 50. She had nice support right at around 71 bucks a share. Came down to that 50 SMA. She's climbing now, breaking above that 20. We see a climb above that yellow. Let me change this here too. That's too light. I changed from dark theme to light theme, so it's better on the eyes for you guys. So there you go. Here's that 1020 cross, breakout momentum. Starbucks was at 66 bucks when you had that confirmed entry. Here's the MACD cross right here. But with our trade plan, 1020 cross confirmation candle, nice climb. Halliburton's breaking out again here big.
Shares getting some volume here.
Ed just said the 2 SPY calls were executed. I don't know why that's lagging so much. But anyway, like I said here, got a nice climb off that 50. I'm going to be watching for the climb above the 10-day simple moving average on a daily chart, and then I'd be adding to it. Economies are back open, guys, and as you can see, Dow's up about 300 points now, NASDAQ's up 120, and the S&P's up around 34 points. So a nice climb today as the economy's reopening, and markets are getting back to normal here. So like that. Also, guys, oil, 5th day on the climb.
5 days in a
Now
row.
take a look at USO here. Wow, USO just crossed above 21 bucks.
USO.
It was just $16 a share. It's above 21 bucks a share right now, and still continuing to climb. So I like the looks of this. We got our first candle now. We could zoom in on this chart. We got our first candle above the 10-day simple moving average. We're going to be watching that, possibly get up to 27.50 over the next few weeks here. So as I said earlier, watch support there. USO, she's starting to climb. Once we could see, we already have that MACD cross right now. Yesterday was the MACD cross, and it's looking good.
With USO, we have that Halliburton as well too. Which is high of the day.
Guys, you just heard them with the breaking news. Crude is spiking again. I'm watching Halliburton, 1075, 1076. She's up over 7.5% right now. Halliburton. Take a look. USO is still continuing to climb as well. 2109 and climbing. Take a look at the today 1 minute chart. We told you guys that once the economy starts to open, the demand for oil is going to continue to climb. and we should see oil prices stabilize and start to climb, which we are.
We are bullish on oil.
That's nice. Halliburton. I have a trade on Hal. That's up 70% today. The May 15th 11 strike call. We're almost at 11 right now. Let's see. We picked that up for only 77 cents. That's gonna be a nice. That's gonna be a nice trade. That Halliburton trade. It's gonna be a nice setup there. Our Facebook guys. Let's take a look at Facebook. Yesterday we did a Facebook trade. Okay, we did a Facebook trade. We jumped into the 202.50, 205 vertical call spread, and we're going over this now because we always say we're waiting until about 9:45 in the morning. So it's nice. We could go over our current trades and show you guys what's going on here. So Facebook above 208 a share, above 272, up 1.33% for the day. Now take a look at Facebook. It had base support $200 after a great earnings. She's climbing. I'm looking at 220 as the next resistance. I think she could get to 220 by May 15th Expo. I really think she's going to be going there. And I wanted to pick up some regular calls on Facebook as well here. So I'd be looking at that today, tomorrow, coming along here. I love that setup on Facebook. If you take a look at Facebook, that just looks like we're going to climb right up to that next resistance at 220 next. You know, so looking good there. What'd you say, Oxy?
Oxy. Anything oil related.
Oxy, look at the 1020 cross on Oxy. The MACD continuing to climb. It's getting up to that 50 SMA. It's up about 7.1% for the day, up $1.07, $16.59 a share. And if you guys remember this, we were talking about Oxy back when it was, I think it was back when it was like $9 a share. When it had that big drop, it was bottoming out at 10. We called 10 as the support. We made a few trades on Oxy, right?
Mm-hmm.
They came out really well. Nice climb though today. Alrighty, let's take a look here what else we got going on. In our daily newsletter here, Harley Davidson was upgraded from hold to buy. The price target at $30 a share, ticker symbol HOG. Chegg, ticker symbol CHGG.
Surprising.
It was upgraded by Raymond James from market perform to outperform, price target $60. I don't know.
Very surprising.
Yeah, me too. But big pop today on earnings. L Brands, ticker symbol LB. Lima Bravo. BMO Capital Markets upgraded them from market perform to outperform, price target of $17. Okay, Petro China PTR, it was upgraded by Bernstein from market perform to outperform, ticker symbol PTR. Provident Financial PROV, upgraded by Piper Sandler, neutral to overweight, price target 16. Downgrades, Tyson Food. Let's take a look at Tyson Food, TSN. That was downgraded from Bank of America Merrill from buy to neutral. They lowered the price target from 70 down to 60. Like I said before, who are these geniuses? The stock's at $56. They said, I'm downgrading it to $60.
Gotta love it. I laugh. I chuckle when I see
Man.
those.
I don't know how these guys
When I
still have
add it,
jobs.
I'm like, are they correcting themselves? What's going on?
Unbelievable.
That's what I'm
Tyson Foods, though, that's in BDM here. SMA cluster earnings. It looks like it has 55 as a good support area, though. I'd keep an eye on that. Might be a nice one there. Obviously, that's also dropping because of the food plants. Wells Fargo was downgraded by Atlantic Equities from neutral to underweight. Price target $25. We could take a look at WFC.
Coming up, the services PMI for April.
Here's WFC. It's trading in the NTZ. Here we got it's really like a channel range bound. You got your support right at around, we could say 26, resistance right around 30, and it's just chopping back and forth between the NTZ there. So Wells Fargo was downgraded, but don't like the looks of it. Nothing worthy of trading there.
Abbott.
Cars.com was downgraded from B. Riley from buy to neutral, $13 down to $5.25. CARS. Let's take a look at that. Drop it down to $4.57. Looking like it's going to retrace here back down to that 20. Might start to take off. They downgraded that though and have a price target of $5.25. So $5.25, your price target's going to be right about here. So I could see that coming down to that 20 SMA, bouncing back up to 525, and then squeezing between that 10-day SMA and the 50 SMA before making a decision there and either breaking above that resistance or dropping below that support. Robert Clark said Walmart's going crazy. Nice climb on Walmart, almost nearing 125 a share again, up 80 cents, 83 cents, 0.7% for the day. Starbucks is on the climb here as well. Let's take a look. Visa's climbing off that 20. We sold Visa at a perfect timing there as well. We sold Visa near the highs of the day before. That was really nice.
Perfect timing.
Now look at Visa.
We're still bullish on Visa.
Yeah, it's bouncing off the 20 right now, so we could jump in back in Visa right now if we wanted to, which we will. It's early. It's 9:45, 15 minutes into the day. Guys, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up for me. I'd really appreciate that, guys.
Your Adobe's up today. Your favorite.
Adobe. One of the members were asking about Adobe. Up 1.31% up with the market today. It's not breaking through that resistance though. It needs to break above that 355, 356 resistance for that big climb.
Gold moving higher.
Gold moving higher. Let's take a look at gold.
Gold. Jeff Walker.
27.49. Jeff Walker, if you're watching, I wonder if you're still in it. Jeff Walker, if you're watching, please let us know in the chat here if you're still in that gold.
DJ.
He closed out for a, what, 150% gain?
Yeah.
He's half of it.
Gold. Does he have a stage name or is he DJ Jeff Walker?
Well, he's got a radio show, so Jumpin' Jeff Walker.
Jumpin'
Jeff
Walker. Jeff. That's his new name.
That's his name, Jumpin' Jeff.
Jumpin' Jeff, are you on?
Jerry Stafford said, why do I feel the paying members are the only ones that give a thumbs up? I know, I hear that too, Jerry. 135 viewers here and no likes, 26 likes. Let's get those likes up, guys, please. That helps with our channel. You know, you see us putting a lot of work into this, so I'd really appreciate that if you could give this a thumbs up for us each day. Halliburton coming right down to that 20 SMA over on this other chart over here. Take a look at Visa climbing off that 20. I think I'm going to jump back into a Visa trade now. Let's take a look at 3-month daily.
Love Visa. Trade of the day yesterday.
Did he send out a text for Visa before? Yeah? Nice. And the app?
Let me check that.
No, I didn't get that. Did you tell him about it? I'm going to have a target on Visa, short-term target of 182 to 190. I think I'm probably, let's see, today 1 minute. It's close. Look at that climb off that 20 there on Visa. Alrighty, I got to jump in Visa. Visa is going to be a great long-term trade. I was even thinking about possibly doing an in-the-money vertical spread as a paycheck trade for this week on Visa. We haven't done a paycheck trade in a while.
We haven't.
I'd love to do one here on Visa, but I think I'm just going to make this a regular call for now. Excuse me. Thank you. So we could pick up the June 19th. Let's take a look at the 218 strike. That's going for $10 almost.
Ooh. Expensive.
Oh, that's Qualcomm there.
I think these are, yeah.
June 19th, Visa, 180, still expensive, $8.18. Joel asks a really good question. He says, one question, Dave. Why is 3M still not popping up? Okay, let's take a look at that. Well, first off, let me make my Visa trade here. I'm going to pick up the 180. I think I'll get 5 contracts for now.
180 call?
Yeah, the 180. And I'm in it. The 180 strike call, Visa, June 19th. I'm in at $8.30 a contract. It just filled. Here's the order status for you guys below.
$8.30?
$8.30. Yep.
Same targets as yesterday?
Same targets. What's the other trade we locked in profits on? Visa and what else?
SPY.
SPY. Look at Visa climbing. Already up $50 on that new Visa trade. 1%. Look at that Visa continue to climb there. What a run. Up $100 on Visa. Let's see, what else do we have? Facebook still climbing. Facebook's gonna go for 210 today. There's no doubt in my mind Facebook wants to go for 220 by May 15th.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna make another trade on Facebook. They're saying Snap climb is crazy. Let's take a look at Snap. Wow, look at that. Now, guys, you see here Snap as well. Do you see what Snap did? Take a look. Snap had a nice breakout. It retraced back down to that 10 SMA right here on 5-4, which was yesterday. Still climbed, and it's climbing now to resistance number 2. Our new Visa trade is now up $125 already. We're up now 3% on the Visa trade. Starbucks is looking good. We're up 32% on Starbucks trade today. USO up 20% on that today. We're only down 80% on that USO trade now, and that's still for the January 15th, 2021 Expo. So what, 9 months until Expo?
USO.
9 months till Expo on that, and we're starting to get a nice climb now. There goes Visa hitting 180. Now up 4% on the new Visa trade. Wasn't that a quick gain there? I mean, we're up $200 on that new Visa trade already.
Look at it climb.
It's a nice climb there. I think Snapchat's going to continue. If we zoom out a little bit more, I think Snapchat's going to $19. I think we should jump in a Snapchat trade, to be honest with you. Oh, speaking of which, look who's calling us now on the phone here. Jumpin' Jeff Walker.
Jumpin' Jeff. Gold.
He hung up. CEO says we
by accident.
are facing a clear overproduction. Says it will take time to decrease oil inventories.
Siegel said he's still in
DOT.
Dave's Snapchat trade from last week. Siegel, how much are you up on that Snap trade? He's probably up a ton on that trade. That Snapchat trade?
Oh. Has to.
Has to be, yeah. Let's do a trade challenge trade, Joe says. That's a good idea. I think we should. Javon Howard says, take a look at Clorox. Let's take a look at Clorox. Wow, Clorox is in breakout momentum. Look at that spike on Clorox. And you heard what they're saying, too. Look at the call sweeps coming in on Facebook down below here. Nice call sweeps coming in on Facebook. Looking good. Clorox, that's a nice setup there, Javon Howard. That's a trade challenge trade right there. But let's see what the option chain looks like on Clorox. CLX. Let's take a look at the, we could do the June 19th. That's fine. Let's take a look at the 200 strike call. The 210's going for, let's see, let me look at the chart in the background here.
The SDI first them announcing pricing of its registered direct offering.
I think we could get back up to 210. So the 210 strike seems expensive to me, but I do like Clorox here. Looks good. Looks really good. I'm going to keep an eye on Clorox and come back to that a little bit later on today. Let's see.
Stem shares at $9.36, trading just about flat now. ESDI.
Robert Clark says he's up $15.51 on Snap. Any oil news, says Kurt? Nope, nothing that I see.
5 straight days.
5 straight days of climb on oil. Let's take a look here. What else do we got? Carlos Olivieri says, what about another entry on SPY? Who got into the SPY trades yesterday that we made?
Late yesterday.
We sharing the thing on Facebook too? Look at Visa, guys. Look how it came right down to that 10 again when it just retraced for 3 candles. Now she's breaking out again.
She's in B-O-N.
Look at Visa go. I want to see it break above 180. 180 is important resistance area, psychological. There it is, 180.07.
Oh, there's the
Look
big
at that,
breakout.
180.08. What a beauty. We're up $250 on that new Visa trade we just made. Up 5% on that new trade.
Wow, Colin with 80% gain on SPY. Way to go, Colin.
Nice. Kevin Colin got in SPY out with 80% gain. Nice job, Colin. I got about a 72% gain on our SPY trade. Max, I'm not in Oxy. If you're in Oxy, congratulations, though. If you held on to it. There goes Visa, continuing to break and hold above 180. 180.10 and climbing. Looking good. Oil's picking up here again as well. Facebook at 208.84, almost at 209. Take a look at Facebook here.
Coming up, ISM non-manufacturing.
Another big breakout here on Facebook. There goes Visa, 180.15, continuing to climb. 180.25 she's running for. 180.20. Nice climb on Visa. Facebook continuing to run. Now we have a Facebook trade for this week's Expo for May 8th. We have the 202.50, 205 vertical call spread. Our max net gain on that, we paid, let's see, 4.55 minus 3.25, so that's $1.30. We paid $1.30 for it to be worth 250. 2.5, divide that by 1.3. That's a max net return of 92.31%. And that looks like we're going to have that 92% on our Facebook trade that we made yesterday. And that's really nice there, guys. Visa's still running. Look at Visa. What a beast. Starbucks is still having a nice run. I'm up 1,300 on Starbucks today. Starbucks almost up 4% for the day. $2.85, 74.75 a share. Take a look at Starbucks here today. 1 minute coming down to that 50, or I'm sorry, the 20 SMA, 10-20 SMA continuing to climb. And there goes Visa, new highs of the day on Visa.
41.8 on the PMI versus 36.8 expected. 41.8 on the ISM non-manufacturing PMI. 36.
EJ Amera says he's still in SPY. Nice, EJ. I'd take in profits, though. Take in profits and then use those profits to fuel your next trade. That way you're using the house's money.
Optimism index 49.7 versus
3M.
47.8.
Almost up 1%, but still down. I know you're ready to talk about that.
Let's see, 3M. I'm up 13% for the day on 3M.
You up 3M? Oh, yeah, it's up. Yep.
I'm up 13% for the day on 3M. Let's see here. 3M's getting a nice climb there. Look at that bounce. A quick dollar
Bounce
climb
off the
there.
20.
What's that?
Oh, on the 1 minute?
Yeah, in the minute. And look at it. It is bouncing off that 20, isn't it? Now, if we
Very
get another
important
big
for
candle
those.
on 3M tomorrow, I'm going to be adding to that 3M.
So important to read these support and resistance.
It is support and resistance. Now see how
You
it
see
dropped
the
down to
bounce.
that 20? It's a lower high, or it's a higher low here on this breakout, retraced low at the 20 support, and now she's climbing again. Really important there to understand that and see that. Guys, please help us and give this video a thumbs up and a like for us, and subscribe to our channel, please. 145 viewers, only 61 likes. I think we've been doing a pretty darn good job here. Jerry Stafford says PayPal is looking great. Let's take a look at PayPal. PYPL.
PayPal had a price target.
Wow, PayPal, big run. Didn't we close out our PayPal yesterday?
No.
Or when was it? The day before?
Last week.
Was it? Man, look at PayPal run 126.27, new highs.
PayPal reports this week. And Square.
Yeah, PayPal and Square on what, Wednesday or Thursday?
Thursday.
Yeah, I think so. What a run on PayPal. I mean, PayPal's literally at new all-time highs today. PayPal's at new all-time highs. Now, Square?
Wednesday after the close. PayPal, Square, and Peloton.
I want to get in Square. Look at Square. Square really looks like a good opportunity here. I think we could have a nice climb on Square.
Yeah, look
That's
at
looking
USO.
fantastic. What's that?
USO's climbing again.
USO's climbing again?
You know, when we look at
20%.
USO, we look at how.
Yep, I'm looking at Hal over to the left here. USO. I want to make a trade on Square. Wow, look at USO. 21.16. Up almost 8% for the day.
RTPR, Rate of Pharmaceuticals, making more new highs.
Wow, 21.21 a share. I should be adding to that USO soon. That's
We
looking great.
love oil. Very bullish.
Now see the flattening of the curve here on Visa? Starting to flatten out. First candle below that 10. Keep an eye on that. See where that candle ends and what, if there's a confirmation candle. Halliburton's having a big breakout here again. USO's now up over 8%. Really nice day. Facebook's above 209. Take a look at Facebook. Facebook's going to 220. I gotta jump in Facebook. There's no way I can miss out on this.
Huge candle
Look,
USO.
I know.
Hal.
On Halliburton, yep, I see it. Big, big candle there. What's Google doing? Google's up. Wow, Google's up 2.5%. Let's take
Google
a look
had
at
an
Google.
upgrade today too.
Google had an upgrade?
Well, price target change. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
From 1625 to 1700.
Look at Google ready to climb. I gotta get in Google. I think Google's a better opportunity than Facebook there. I gotta jump in Google. That's looking phenomenal. But the thing is, it's probably going to be expensive for most. So I'll also give a spread idea on it. Let's see, May 15th. Do I want to do something that short term? May 15th is really short term. I think this could get to 14.50 though a share really quick. Look at that big candle on Halliburton USO again. What a
Costing
climb.
50. USO high of the day.
Let's see here. 30. May 15th. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick up, they're not going to be able to do this though.
Too expensive?
It's very expensive. I love this setup though, and I gotta get into it. I'm gonna pick up Google June 19th. I'm gonna pick up the 1350 strike call. It's gonna cost about $5,600 a contract.
I have 725 of 21% now. It's 705 DYA high.
56.
Ooh.
Let's see here. Look at Visa pulling back. Didn't we say that when it's having the flattening of the curve? Now look at Visa. It had that first candle below that 10. I was telling you guys that if you rewind this back to 1003 candle. 1003 candle on Visa. I said, guys, look, first candle below that 10. It's flattening of the curve. It looks like she's going to drop. That was at 180. And now she's at 179, going for 178 there. Big drop on Visa. Oil climbing. Google, let's take a look at the today 1 minute. Still holding up well. I'm gonna jump in. Let's see, I canceled that. Gotta get in. Let's see if I could get in for 57. I'll go up to 57.
Very expensive.
Still won't even fill at 57. Alrighty, I just entered Google June 19th, 1350 strike call at $58 a contract. So that cost me almost $6,000 for a single contract here, but I love this setup. It's looking good. I think that's going to be a great trade here on Google. There is the order, there is the entry, and there's the execution. Completed.
57 you said?
58.
58.
$58. Google June 19th, 1350 strike call.
Target?
We're in. Target's going to be $1,450 to $1,500.
Stop.
Our stop is going to be, let's say, 1,300. There we go. Google's in the green. Visa's back in the green. Visa's taking off again. Nice climb here, guys. Nice climb. Guys, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up, a like on this video, and you guys could subscribe to us as well. Take a look at Google today 1 minute. Still breaking higher, looking good. So I actually made some pretty decent trades today. Here's the two trades we just made today. Visa and Google. We're in for about $11,000. Here you go. We have Google 1350 strike call. That's a $6,000 trade. We have Visa. We're in that for $4,200. We're still continuing to climb in the market here. It's now 10:09 a.m. We're about 39 minutes into the day. Colin said his Facebook spread just sold for $1.95. I mean, we could lock that in if we wanted to, but that's May 8th Expo. You know, the only way we would lose on that is if Facebook was below, let's say 203.50 a share on Friday. Facebook's now at Facebook's at 210. Wow, she's still breaking out big on Facebook. Yep.
T2 Biosystems having a webinar at 11 a.m. Eastern Time.
Look at that breakout on Facebook. What a beauty.
Between COVID-19 infections and bacterial or fungal infections that may lead to sepsis. That's TTOO. Shares getting a pop on that.
I honestly think Facebook's going to go back to 210 on earnings. Or not 210, 220 on good earnings. So, Facebook earnings coming up. The only thing, Zuckerberg, you know...
NAKB, Naked Brand Group, getting a pop here on...
Every time we talk about Zuckerberg, I remember that contractor guy.
Oh, I know, right? Man, oh man, like, is that guy crazy? Did you hear about Zuckerberg? Did you hear what he does in his spare time? Oh my God, that guy was nuts.
He was hilarious.
When's Facebook earnings? Last week, right?
Yeah.
HTC Hertz, January $5 fall activity at the bid on Hertz HTC.
We have
Yeah, B-Bob, that's what I thought. There was someone in the trade rooms, Curtis, saying, we doing a Facebook earnings trade. Thinking, huh? Facebook already reported.
We have Disney, Beyond Meat, Activision, EA Sports, Pinterest reporting after the bell, Oxy,
I think
Space.
I'm not into space anymore. I think that one's lost
I think
its...
Doc Reeves. Doc, I know you were playing the video games. Do you actually own any video games? I know this week, yesterday, you were mentioning it, and today, this morning. Are you in any?
I think EA Sports is going to do well because of that the coronavirus.
For
Everyone's
sure.
home.
Absolutely.
We actually, where did we go and get games at? We got games somewhere, but most of the places we went to, they were sold out of all the good games, you know?
You're playing Crash Bandicoot?
You know, Virginia plays that every time. And when I come
Crash
home from
Bandicoot.
work at 8, 9 o'clock at night, she's like, Dave, will you play with me for a half hour, an hour? And it's fun, you know? It's how we connect, you know? Because the other stuff she likes is the makeup and clothes, and I'm not into that type of stuff, you know? But when it comes to that, it's nice.
Budabuga.
Fun, yeah. She loves how quick I could go through a level. I said, babe, it's just about timing. You know,
Yeah.
Everything's timed.
Yeah.
So all you have to do is calculate that timing, and you can run through the course.
Uh-huh.
Look
All
at the
time.
gains now on Google and Visa. Nice. I'm loving that. Dr. Reeves says, my kid plays. I bought ATVI yesterday, up nicely. Activision, nice job. Doc, you still in that Starbucks trade? Up 35% on that today.
FANG, Diamondback Energy, says plans to enter Q4 running 7 rigs with the ability to reduce further into 2021. That's FANG.
What's Amazon doing here? Amazon's up $15. I think Google's gonna have a really nice run. I love that setup on Google. I expect Google to get up to around 1,400 by the end of the week. I think we could easily do that. Still up $2,000 for the day, plus the 1,000 we realized, up 3,000 today. It's not a bad day. Accounts right near highs again. One more day that'll push the account to new highs.
Yeah, we love that. We love that shift. Playing anything on earnings today?
You know what? What did Regeneron do?
I didn't check.
Let's see Regeneron. I've been watching every morning when I wake up. I told E I look at the futures, and that usually tells me if I can have a good day or a bad day. And he's like, Dave, now I do that every day.
Yeah.
But you know, every day I look on, and Regeneron's just been climbing and climbing and climbing. Look at that. Big climb on Regeneron today, up almost 5%, 568.65 a share. Made new highs today. New highs for this year, or the past 10 years, I should say, anyway.
What about Pfizer? Pfizer's in the news today. PFE, right? Started to test human testing for the vaccine.
She's near the lows of the day now. Had the pop drop.
Shut them down.
Not a fan of Pfizer. I think Gilead's gonna have it, and then that other one, that other company. GE CEO says company is committed to debt reduction plan. Let's see what GE's doing now. We closed out of that yesterday. GE got a 3% pop today. Let's see. Medj says, why did we get out of GE yesterday? Because we saw it breaking below that 1020 SMA, had a big drop from the previous candle, and they're very bearish on their avionics department, saying that that's going to fall by a certain percentage for 2020. Visa's climbing again here too. No problem, Edge. Lone Warrior says, Afrain, is the Google alert sent out yet?
It's about to get sent out. The text alerts were.
Text alerts were sent, Lone Warrior, and the app notification. Colin says, yes, he got the alerts on Google. Nice.
FLDM, Foodine getting a pop here on volume. Foxtrot Lima Delta Michael, FLDM, Foodine.
Guys, if you want to come join us in the trade room, breakingchartalerts.com. Everything's here for you guys. Trade alerts, live trading video for the afternoon, breaking charts tab.
PTNP, Titan Pharma, popping near 20,
Love that trade of the day on Visa there. That looks beautiful on the site. Nice job on that. I like that.
Okay.
Visa's having another big breakout here. 179.84 and climbing. Here's the MACD cross coming up. 1020 cross should be coming up in the next 2 or 3 candles.
XRF China, rapid finance shares are halted. For news, XRF.
XRF is halted. Let's take a look. XRF. 94 cents a share. It's halted. This is the China Rapid Financial. Looks like COVID-19 really took a part of them too. The stock just last year was a $110 stock. It's now 94 cents. That's what they get, right? That sounded cruel. It's like that's what they get.
I know. Take that.
Yeah, I didn't mean it like that. It sounded weird. Facebook 208.85.
TTNT,
China Rapid Finance shares halted. News pending. Bank of America, we got the option alert coming in. We got 23 strike calls coming in for this Friday's expo. AT&T put sweeps coming in. I hate those. Look at Halliburton falling down here now. SMA's converged right at the 1016 candle. Breaking down now. Breakdown momentum on Halliburton.
Mike Francis asking about Activision reporting after the bell,
ATVI.
along with EA Sports. Bullish.
I'm bullish on EA Sports. I was thinking about making a small trade in the afternoon trade session on EA Sports. What do you think about that?
I love it.
Yeah, we'll take a look at that.
Very bullish on that. I don't see any negative quarterly earnings on that. Of course, it's earnings, which is you never know what
Risky. High risk.
you get.
Very high risk with earnings.
Would you do a spread on it?
No. Possibly. I'm going to take a look at the chart here. Activision, let's take a look at 6-month daily. That's looking great. Activision looks great. EA Sports. I think that's going to be a big blow up too. We're going to look at those earning trades in the afternoon trading session. Definitely going to be making an earnings trade in the afternoon session. So if you guys aren't with us, get signed up. Come make a trade with us. Is it really warm in here, or is it just me? You don't feel that? It feels like heat coming in.
It is a warm. We do have the sun here.
Yeah, it is pretty
It
hot
does get
out today.
warmer.
Especially being behind these 6 monitors too. Visa's still breaking out now, breaking above 180. Google's continuing to climb here.
They said Colin just said you're just hot.
I'm just hot,
Yeah,
on fire.
Smoking guy.
Fire. right?
I think just looking good.
Looking good today?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Thanks, Colin. The Milk Tiger United says, quick question. I took a trade on Hal last week and have May 8th Expo. Do I hold or try to sell now? I would be selling now. If you had May 15th, I'd say hold on. But yeah, May 8th, I'd be taking in those profits. 5 straight day of climbs, you know.
OTOK.
Wow, Shevin says he bought $1 call on W, sold it for $9.55 this morning.
Yeah.
Wow,
Those
that's
Chevin.
almost 1,000% return. Nice job on that.
Shout out to Chevin. Good
Shevin.
stuff.
Shevin. Like that name, Shevin.
Systematic for ophthalmology indications. And this gentleman buy and $5 price target. That's Oscar Tango Lima Kilo OTOK.
Kevin, I see what Kevin said now. He's like, Efrain, you're taking it too far now.
Shares of Outlook Therapeutics at the high 73 cents.
Guys, I was thinking about having this section on all day live for you guys, so you guys could see that throughout the day on the back computer on what is this, YouTube here. What do you guys think of that? Look at our Visa trade, already up almost 6%.
President Trump says U.S. infectious disease expert Fauci will testify before a Senate panel, says China should have informed us about the coronavirus, says has not talked with Xi, says U.S. will be reporting very definitely over a period of time about the origin of the virus. That's from Donald Trump. OBSC of SIVA moving from the highs, $2.81 on Bravo Sandy Victor.
Markets are taking a reverse.
What's that?
Markets are reversing a bit.
That was up 300. Yeah, a little reversal. Not much though. Big climb today. Expect that volatility.
PT&T, Titan Pharma, more new highs now, up about 12.5%. Tango November Papa. Trump says virus models have been very inaccurate. Says the estimate of 3,000 deaths a day from COVID-19 by June 1st assumes no mitigation. REED reads getting a little pop here inside of buy. Actually, stink was lower than reads. That was a 13 week following. So it's getting a little pop here now. REED.
Alrighty, 3M.
Pulling back to the 20.
3M at that 20 again. Looking for that first climb above that 10 SMA. When it climbs above that 10 SMA, that's when I'm going to be adding to it. So, really important here to watch 3M. Going to be watching if it could hold that support at 146. If it can't hold 146, I'd be out of it. But I think we're looking good there with 3M. Down 14 cents for the day, not much.
Still bullish on there.
Still bullish on it, absolutely.
If we see anything changing on that, of course
We will let them know. Let's see. Grant Goodland says, "How do you feel about Beyond earnings?" I think they're gonna have horrible earnings. You know, I really do. Cause think their biggest sales were coming from all the fast food restaurants that sell Beyond Burger. If they were closed for 2 months, where the hell is their sales at for Beyond Burger? You know, they're not buying Beyond Burger. You know,
they're not, but you see that the meat factory were going to be shut down, but that executive order was
and this is a specialized vegan Beyond Burger.
Yeah, maybe
You
I
know.
think a miss on the earnings, but I think it pops after.
You think so? I don't know.
It's got a higher ceiling.
Maybe
now that
people are
things are
trying new things when they're home, you know, and they're buying it at the grocery store. But like I said, if 60% of their revenue comes from restaurants and restaurants were closed, you know,
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna say, "Hey, we had a great quarter here." You
No,
know?
not at all. They definitely
You know.
missing on the earnings.
Yeah.
But with the economy reopening.
Nice job there, guys. Made up for the Walmart trade. Siegel, you shouldn't be trading on Robinhood. I do not like Robinhood. I do not think they are good for you to be trading with either. Look at Google now, up almost 2% on Google, up $100 on that. Looking good.
FLTM for Diamond, another top year, 428 now, shares up about 12.5%.
Look at Halliburton having a nice break out there. I'm looking at Halliburton on this chart right here. Halliburton 1025 getting a nice pop there above that 20. See it climb above that 20. Walmart 124.70. Google trades taking off now here as well. That 3M though, I can't wait to add to that above 150. And then a week or two later say, and didn't I tell you?
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
Told you.
Just like yesterday. Guys, how about yesterday? Markets were down 310
That was
points.
crazy.
You guys could go watch yesterday's video. Markets were down 310 points. We came on and we called it tick by tick. Say, look at, here's the first cross on the diamond here. First candle above that 10 SMA. Then we had that 1020 cross. First we had the MACD cross. I said, guys, look, you know, it's different. Before we were holding below that 10 SMA on breakdown momentum. Here's the first candle now above that 10. MACD's crossing, and I said, guys, it looks like we're reversing here for the day, and I think the markets are going to be in the green by the end of the day. And the markets were, in the green by 40 points yesterday after being down over 450 points on the open.
And correction, it was 479.
It was down 479 points.
In the futures.
Wow.
Early in the morning. It was
unbelievable. We called that perfectly.
I was driving to work sick.
Oh, yeah.
What a crazy reversal. You don't see a lot of reversals like that.
No. That was amazing. And we called that. And that's with our trade plan. That was amazing. I enjoyed that. So as you guys can see, Google's still climbing there, 1357.37. We're already up 3% on the Google trade. We just made a quick $200 on that.
CEO calling for massive growth in third quarter.
Massive growth in third quarter. Google's at the highs of the day. I'd love to see Google get to 1,400 by this week, which I think is definitely possible. Take a look at Halliburton, guys, on a today 1 minute chart, holding above that 10. Here comes the 1020 cross. MACD's already crossed. Looking for a possible entry here on Halliburton for this week's Expo if we could get another breakout here, but still up about 2% for the day. Visa still running 179.87. Up about $120 on that trade, 3%. And Halliburton's 1020. 1021 up 1.79%. Take a look at Google today 1 minute chart. Still holding above that 1020 SMA on Google on the 1 minute chart. Visa's coming back, retracing a little bit here from the highs. Now, if we wanted to, we could pick up some SPY puts as a quick little hedges. We see the market has its first candle below that 1020 SMA. Let's take a look at the Diamond ETF on a today 1 minute. Still holding 240.84. Let's take a look at SPY, SPY. That's still holding, still climbing. Let's take a look at the Qs. That here as well, still holding and actually getting a pop here off the SMA right now. So I'll keep an eye on that. Won't do anything, any puts or any hedges on that yet.
PORC, Restore Bio, moving here up 10.5%.
Facebook 209.55 at the highs of the day once again. Facebook's looking to break that 210 for the day, and like we said, nice chart on Facebook. We'll be looking at that 220 as the next profit area for Facebook. Love to jump into some more calls. We have the spread for this week's expo, so we'll hold on to that maybe till tomorrow. 209.21 and climbing here on Facebook, so keep an eye on Facebook. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to either ask in the trade room or on the YouTube chat here. Glad to help you out.
And please, only 142 watching, 72 likes. Let's hit that like button. Let's get 100. Let's get to 100. You guys are on YouTube and you learned something or you made some money today. Go ahead and hit that like button. And if this is your first time watching and are interested in learning how to trade stock options part-time or full-time, please reach out to us on our Facebook homepage at facebook.com, Breaking Chart Alerts.
CYDY, Cytodin CEO, made $12 million from the stock sale.
Made $12 million from the stock sale.
Charlie Yankee, Delta Yankee.
Visa 179.41. Let's see the watch list here. What else we got that's piques our interest here? Let's see. Apple up 1.52%. Bob almost above 200 again. That's unbelievable. I wonder what ExxonMobil's doing here. What a break out there.
Spiking here, November X-ray Tango Delta. Gold price stock. Shares up 9.5% now on NXTV. November X-ray Tango Delta.
Facebook back above 209. Gold.
Patent news out on NXTV.
Banks are getting a nice little pop today. JP Morgan, $94, up $2 today, 2.1%. Macy's, it's back above $5. Let's take a look at Macy's.
Macy's. Graveyard.
UBS maintains neutral on Texas Roadhouse. Lowers price target at $50. TXRH. There goes Halliburton climbing again. Their big breakout on Halliburton, 10.25 a share, breaking above that 10.20 SMA. Take a look at Halliburton, guys. HAL, you guys can see here on a today 1 minute, still holding above that 10 SMA on a daily chart. Let's change this to a today 1 minute. Today 1 minute, we got that nice climb. Let's see it break resistance at 10.27. If we could break that 10.27, we'll be looking at about 10.36 as the next resistance on Halliburton. Oxy after the bell today, earnings. Occidental Petroleum, look at that big climb on Oxy there. Nice climb from the lows. I mean, that's up already 60% from the lows just made, just a couple of weeks ago.
Big climb on 3M.
Oh, yeah? Candle's back in the green on 3M. This is what I mean about waiting till the end of the day on that candle if you're in day trades, right? Don't be a ticker and watch that minute chart if you're in swing trades. I mean, you could watch it if you're able to just watch and watch, spectate. But what we care about is the daily chart here. So you're watching the daily 3-month daily chart and watching where that ends by the end of the day. Any of the brokerage firms are going to negotiate with you if you're a large buyer. If you're doing at least 500 trades a year, they're going to negotiate and give you a really good discount there. Yeah, guys, the current trades get sent out at lunchtime for our members. And that'll be posted in the trade room. And trade room only. Let's see, I don't know how to say that name, but Bhardwaj Varma Chitinapalati.
Close enough.
Close enough there. So he says trade plan on HAL and CCL. So HAL, which is Halliburton, beautiful. It's holding that 20. 20 is acting as support. Right now it's holding 10 because it's a stronger breakout. But as you guys can see, here's the NTZ. We had the first cross above that 10, which is a signal. Broke above that consolidation box, entered in a breakout momentum, 10-20 cross. Had a nice breakout. It retraced back down to that 20 SMA. It held that 20 SMA for 4 straight days. Continuing to climb and hold that blue 20 SMA along the way. Big breakout momentum, retraced back down to that 10. Big breakout, retraced down to that 10. Now she's breaking out again. So Halliburton's in breakout momentum, looking good. 1250 is the price target short term on Halliburton. Probably by end of May, early June expo, I would say on Halliburton 1250, which is another 25% climb from where the stock is at right now. Regeneron CEO sees possibility an antibody cocktail therapy that could be available to treat coronavirus by end of summer or fall. Wow, did you hear that?
Wow.
An antibody cocktail therapy could be available to treat coronavirus by end of summer or fall. That's huge news.
And they posted earnings earlier this morning.
Yeah. Let's take a look at Regeneron. What's it doing on that news? It's probably getting a nice pop off that news.
Off that 50 on the 1 minute.
I want to see what that does here.
Ooh, on the 3 month. What? Ooh, look at the 3 month.
3 month looks good. It got up to resistance though. It's already up over 6% for the day as well. Google getting another nice climb here. GOOGL. There goes Google again, looking to take out the highs of the day.
MYGN, Myriad Genetics, a $17 call.
81 likes, guys. 147 viewers. Please hit that like button for us. It really helps us with our analytics. Would really appreciate that, guys. Starbucks was up a lot though today.
Up 3%.
Still up 3% there, and it's holding that 20 right now. So keep an eye on Starbucks. We saw that shift. It's looking good. Visa's on the climb. Looking good today, guys. I'm in the 3M trade. I'm in is the 3M. Here, I'll put it in here in the trade room. Google's climbing again at the highs of the day. I think we could see another nice breakout here in the afternoon. Halliburton's got some put sweeps coming in. July 17, 9 strike puts coming in. Only 300, so it's a small trade they're making. Visa, nice big breakout on Visa. There goes Google again, guys. Google's continuing to run 1358.41. Nice candle there on Google. MACD's crossing on Google as well. 1358.41. Up $200 on the Google trade. Up $100, $150 on Visa now. Visa's running again here as well, guys. Take a look at Visa. Market's starting to climb again. Nice climb on
Facebook
the markets.
is up. High of the day.
Facebook 209.86. She's hitting 210. As we said this, we actually said that yesterday on yesterday's video too. 209.80 on Facebook. Look at Google continue to run. There goes Visa, another green candle above previous candle's body. 1020 cross coming up on Visa.
EU to adopt new money laundering blacklist that includes 22 countries.
There goes Visa, there goes Google. Another climb here. There goes Halliburton. Nice climb here we're seeing. We're up $400 now on the 2 trades we made today already. And that's all within the first hour and 22 minutes of the day. Plus the 1,000 we have realized.
Connecticut governor announcing it will be closed in Connecticut for the rest of the
Look at that big breakout on Visa. Another nice climb here. Nice job. Bob Logan says his Facebook 200-205 vertical spread just sold for $4.25. Nice job. Let's see if I can sell mine. Guys, look at the chart here on Google. Look at that Google candle. 1359.47. Let's see it break 1360 and continue that run. We're up nicely on our Google and Visa trades we just made this morning.
Facebook. High of the day.
I'm going to see if I could close out of my Facebook spread now. Facebook 209.95, 209.98, 209.99. It's wanting to get to that 210, but has some resistance there.
He will wear a mask at the Honeywell plant he is visiting in Arizona if it is a masked environment.
Wear a mask if it's a mask environment.
Looks like 3M is holding on that 148 support.
What's up?
3M is holding at 148
On
support.
the blue 20 SMA?
1 minute.
Mike Frantic says ATVI is looking good, ready to break out. ATVI is looking really good there, Mike Frantic.
We'll be looking at that for the earnings today.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Wow. Huge
Another
breakout.
nice market's breaking out here. Yeah. I mean, look at Google, 1359.37. We're up $300 on our Google trade alone.
RTPR, Rita Pharmaceutical, another spike here. Romeo Tango Tango Romeo, RTPR.
Adobe broke resistances and now breaking out as well.
Everything is breaking out really nicely here. Let me see if I can sell this Facebook trade and make a new trade. Option chains, let's see.
United Auto Workers Union says automakers get to decide when to restart U.S. operations in response to Fiat Chrysler, saying it's expected to resume on May 18th rather. That's from United Auto Workers.
I just put in an order to sell Facebook at 210. See if it gets filled by the end of the day. Facebook just broke 210, 210.25 and running.
210?
What's that?
You sold at 210? Oh.
No, I put in an order in at 210. It didn't fill yet.
Ah, okay.
Here it is right here. Let me put up the order status. There's the order status there. Facebook 202.50, 205. We're looking to sell that. We could. Facebook's still running 210.35. I mean, we could change that if we wanted to. It's at 205 right now, though. That should be filling soon. I'll put it down at 205. Just get that filled so I could get into some calls. That'd be a nice quick gain there on Facebook. Let you know when that sells. Now you guys could see the thing right here, the order status. Up over 500 bucks on the Visa and Google trades we just made this morning, plus 1,000 we realized. Tenny says he's up 20% on Exxon Mobil calls. Mike Frantic says he's up 130% on Exxon Mobil calls. Nice job on that. Nice job. Visa's looking ready for another big break out there. There goes Visa, another big run. There goes Google, 1360.74. Up 600 bucks on the two trades we made this morning, plus 1,000 realized, plus another 1,000 on the Facebook and Starbucks trades that we're in.
Argentina's 1 million ton biodiesel export industry 100% stopped due to coronavirus impact.
Halliburton will be jumping again here there.
Reuters now.
Why would you dump Halliburton? It's up 1.5%. Visa. Look at Visa go. Yeah, NASDAQ, Dow. Everything's ripping higher here. Nice day. Nice trading day. And you guys see how it's following the trade plan. Getting down to that support, the SMAs with our trade plan, bouncing off of it, starting that climb. Visa trades now up 6%. Look at Visa run. You're still in your Visa trade, right? Or did you sell it?
Sell it. That was a day trade Friday.
Oh, I thought you were still in other Visa. No. Google 1362.11, up now $450 on the Google trade. Up 250 on the Visa trade.
Death toll from coronavirus in Florida rose by 70 on Tuesday. Statewide total now 1,471 in Florida. U.S. Fed said U.S. household debt levels rose to record $14.3 trillion in Q1.
Tim Thomas says, come on people, like this video. You guys see that? Captain Thomas, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Thanks, Cap.
Gio Felice says he sold out of Facebook for a 51% gain. Congratulations, Gio Felice. Nice job. Visa's really taking off there. Take a look at Visa. Our trade now is up 7% on our Visa calls. Let's see, what were they saying there? Our Facebook trade is still live.
MRNS, Marinus, a little spike here in volume. Michael Romeo November Sandy.
I put that in for $2 on Facebook. If it sells, we'll see. Google's still running. Visa's still running. Take a look at that. Go. Looking good. Alrighty, guys. It's after 11 here. I'd be on here later, but I got an appointment I have to run to quick. So we're going to get off of here now, and we're going to be back live 2 p.m. for the Pro Trader members at BreakingChartAlerts.com. So if you guys want to come join us, go up here, and guys could click on join now, and you guys could click join now, join us for the Pro Trader membership. And if you guys have tech support, you could click on live support here. If you need me or a friend, you could click on the Facebook icon, and you guys can ask away questions. Wow, look at the market still climbing. Google's still taking off there. Looking good. Looking good, guys. Alrighty, I'm going to go get my blood taken here, and I will be back, and we'll go live as soon as I get back and ready. Alrighty, guys, take care. Have a great day. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up for us. Give it a like, and share it on social media. Alrighty, guys, take care. Have a great day, and I will see you guys at 2 p.m., hopefully earlier. Alrighty, guys, bye-bye.